Hi, welcome to HRN, Hands Racing Network. I am over here in Strasburg, Ohio with Wes Ennis. Wes, what's up, buddy?
Living.
Living?
Yep, staying alive.
You're supposed to race today, buddy. What happened?
Yeah.
Mother Nature ain't ready for this, huh?
I don't think they thought she was ready, but
Right.
it's nice out.
Right. Yeah,
Spend the day with the family.
absolutely. What have you been doing over the winter?
Working on this car, working on that car, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, let's get into last year. You raced a little bit. How did last year go for you?
Last year we bought the car from Kyle Rector. It was all right. It needed some work. We had it out 4 times. Over the 4 times, we picked up roughly 8/10. We were a top 4 or 5 car time-wise. And then that last race we ran, we got into a pretty decent wreck. It just took a lot to fix it, so I just let it sit. We went through it over the winter, and every single corner is brand new. All the suspension, everything's brand new. So hopefully she'll be a little faster.
Nice. Yeah, hopefully. Got the HRN sticker on there. So.
Yeah, we do. We're kind of blocking it. But.
Yeah, we got 2 HRNs. I'm waiting for, what's that word when somebody steals somebody's logo?
Like copyright?
Yeah, I'm waiting on HRN Restoration here to say, hey, yo, hands, what's going on here? So hopefully that don't happen. All right, let's get into the questions. I know you're excited.
I've been waiting for this part.
I know you've been waiting for this part, so it's going to be interesting. When did you start racing and what did you run?
I actually started at 14. Believe it or not, it was 16 years ago. I started in the compact. Old square body. Actually, the one that you had your accident in.
Yeah, that's a sad. That's a sad situation.
That was actually. We did a lot of work to that car too. Back in the day, they weren't quite as fast, but we picked up some time with it. It was a good car.
It was a good car. That was AJ Diano's old car, correct?
No.
That wasn't.
No, that was my dad. That was actually my dad's first car.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we just painted it after AJ passed away. We just painted it like AJ's car.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. How many career wins do you have, and how many championships do you have?
So across all divisions, I only have 1 championship. It was 2015 when I drove for Joe Oliver.
Okay.
Career wins across everything, I have 74.
You're the first person that could answer that for me in this live interview. 74 wins, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and the only reason I know that is because I typed up a sponsorship letter, and I went back through all the years and all the stats, and it's 74.
Nice. That's a lot of wins. How much advice does your grandpa and your dad and brothers give you when it comes to racing?
At first, they obviously, someone new starting out, everybody gives you advice. They've been around racing their whole lives. I mean, I have too. But after about 2 years in it, I more or less picked up my own style of driving. I used, certain inputs from people here and there, but more or less I was kind of teaching them because I got fast quick, with the help of, you got Kelly McNutt and Cody Schuss helped me, Terry Coletti helped me, Dunwoody, all them guys, the fast guys back in the day kind of showed me the ropes, and then I just picked it up. And
AJ Diano was part of that.
Oh, AJ too, yep.
Yeah. What was the difference between a compact and then going into a modified? You ran a modified for a year.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest difference is the power. The speed, the power. The power coming from the rear wheels and pushing you instead of pulling you. It was intimidating at first, but I caught on. It was
harder to drive a rear-wheel drive car than it is a front wheel?
No.
No? See, a lot of people tell me it's...
No, it's harder to drive one of the... A lot of people don't say, these aren't race cars and this and that. But, I mean, I'd put money on it that any of these guys that are fast and good in a big car couldn't just hop in one of these and win. There's no way. I mean, Doug Summers, I'm pretty sure it was Doug Summers.
Yeah.
He started running one, and if I remember right, I think it was him. He said that it's a completely different ball game. It's not. Everything's different. It's all backwards.
So do you think a guy that's been driving a rear-wheel car goes into these, it's a lot harder, but do you think a guy like let's say, Brent Irwin. I'm going to bring him in.
Okay.
Him going from one of these to a rear-wheel drive car, do you think it would be easier or harder?
I still think someone coming from... The only difference is someone coming from, like, say, a late model or modified.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be scared of it. You know, it's
Right.
not as fast. The worst part about going from one of these to a big car is the speed.
Okay.
As long as you get used to the speed, it's simple. But I still say coming to one of these is harder to get used to.
Okay. Okay, next question. What can you tell me about AJ? What did he mean to you early in your career, and what kind of mentor was he to you?
AJ, I didn't really... I mean, I knew him on a personal level, but it was more or less at the track. He kind of picked me up, sponsored me. You know, I didn't really know him at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then he saw me drive, and he was friends with... He knew Cody, which helped me build my first car. And he just kind of, again, taught me things, and I looked up to him because he was one of them guys that when he showed up, people were like, oh, great, he's here. You know, he's always fast.
Right.
He was always fast. I don't know, man. That's hard to say. That's been so long ago.
Yeah, it was. Well, that's how I met you. That's how we
Yeah.
got to know. You know, I was good friends with AJ and the Dianas.
Yeah.
He introduced me to you, and we kind of connected, and he was a good dude.
And now look at you. Now you're on the car.
Now I'm on the car. I got smart. I'm on the car. I ain't got a car no more.
Yeah.
I'm on the car. Who is your favorite local driver?
Oh. Past or present?
Whatever you want to give me. Give me both, past and present.
Someone that doesn't race anymore, I would probably have to say Roger or Joey Leinert.
Okay. Good picks.
Present, I always like to see Ritter do good.
Okay.
I like watching Ritter.
Yeah, Johnson, good driver. Good driver. Who would you like to thank crew-wise and sponsor-wise?
First off, my dad, my fiance, my mom, my brothers, all the help they give me. We got Dover Moose 707. We got Heritage Restoration Network. That's the other HRN. We got Hands with HRN Network. Ennis Hauling, Gillen Body Shop. I think Lucius Graphics for the graphics. Cars Killer. That's about it. Just everybody that helps, and yeah. So.
There you go, folks. You guys know the story of Wes Ennis. Don't forget to go to Lucius Graphics and get your HRN Hand Racing Network merchandise. Also, get your favorite driver's merch. Are you going to have any merch?
I will, eventually. He's been busy.
Yeah,
He's been
real
busy. He told me once we get the car lettered, you know, get it on the track, get some shots of it, he'll get some shirts made.
Good, good. Well, there you go. You can also get the X09 Wes Ennis' t-shirts when they're available. All right, folks, until next time, I'll see you at a racetrack, which will be the best time.